time's for real. Are you guys ready? Okay then, begin!
Let's begin. May the best man win. I intend to. Metabots, roll battle!
それでは第9回戦
この発旋部
Yeah, I mean, we here. It's Wednesday. Main Spider King, aka Miss aka the villain of the Blerd Cartel. Follow us on Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch. Get the YouTube numbers up. Fuck all that other shit. Let's get them YouTube numbers up. Let's get the 1K and get over it. But you know, we got a proportion of the people here. Not really a round table. We got like a square picnic table full of people. But you know, they're all here. We're talking about the most glazed, overhyped moments in anime. You're like, oh my god, this broke the internet. No, it didn't.
I'm only here to make sure there's not any One Piece slander in abundance.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, you know it's up there. It's over. It's glazed. Yeah, glazed.
I know. When I saw the...
It broke the internet. No. Glazed.
Y'all niggas don't want to talk about whose favorite animes are making money, though. Let's talk about that. Why are y'all niggas out here watching pro porn?
Why y'all niggas talking about money?
Hey, sometimes you gotta let the numbers talk for themselves. That's all I'm saying.
All y'all niggas do is talk about money.
I need that.
I mean, it is the best-selling manga of all time.
I'm just saying, Gear 5 was overhyped.
See, listen, I don't even want to be on the show. This is the type of the energy we're starting with. This is crazy.
Was it not?
It was not.
No. Come on. They said it broke the internet. It didn't break shit. Like,
you know what? Let's get to that when we get to that point.
Hey,
in the meantime,
now listen. I want everyone to keep this same energy when chapter 1110 comes out. I don't want everybody jumping on the train.
Shout out to the manga. Shout out to the manga Negroes.
I'm just saying, 110 drops next week. Well,
listen.
Spoilers drop next week.
All I'm saying, RP Akira Toriyama, but niggas got that diamond energy now, you know, for some odd reason. But you know, just saying, I mean, you ain't had that energy when the trailer dropped. But don't be a fake fan. If you want to,
I don't know if I think that Luffy was
overhyped.
Never forget when Gear 5 happened. It was on the front of the New York Times.
I don't think it was overhyped at all.
I don't either.
I think that
it was glazed. It was glazed.
No, I think that
deservingly so. Sometimes you deserve a little head. It is what it is.
But I just feel like they OD the breaking the internet thing. Like nothing has broken the fucking internet. We're talking
we get that
about
Beyonce sex tape. The internet is safe.
But we can
You're
say
saying one
like,
did.
okay, did it crash Crunchyroll for a minute? Yes,
it did.
Which is a big deal because there's only a handful of anime that have done that. Them, JJK, Super,
Dragon Ball,
Attack on Titan. So like outside of those,
I don't know what y'all talking about. SSJ1 broke the internet. I couldn't even.
The internet was barely a fucking thing. The internet was barely a. I was gonna say the internet was barely a thing when that happened.
Even more to my point.
Super Saiyan 1, did it turn off your house phone so you couldn't get the dial up? Is that what happened?
Turn off the house phone is crazy.
Hey, modem was crazy on me. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm lying.
There wasn't even modems back then.
I had the. Well, yeah.
I'll say it was. I'll say Ultra Instinct did what it needed to do. It actually broke the internet. Other than that, nothing else broke.
Man, I don't think. You want to talk about overly glazed? Fucking. Let's talk about that. Ultra Instinct, they were like, this nigga can dodge good now. That's what he can do. This nigga can dodge real good. And then
was reacting.
I'm trying not to get too deep manga wise, but then we got what? We got giant spirit bomb fucking what do you want to call it? Like a spirit bomb mech? Is that where we're going with this? And then Frieza showed up with a racial transplant? Like
he had a Susanoo.
Right,
with the Rachel Dolezal special? Damn, that's crazy.
Exactly. Yo, Rachel Dolezal should have took some notes from Frieza because at least he went full on with it
at all yet. So let's start Roundtable officially.
Well, we did. That was the first one. It was Luffy.
It was Gear 5 was Glazed.
He
It
put
didn't
Gear 5
do.
Luffy up there.
It was Glazed.
Was the first one.
Overhyped. It was Glazed.
I even thought SSJ1 did his job too, because it was unexpected.
How are we back?
Nigga, you were talking
SSJ.
I'm sorry. I'm just DBZ stand. I can't. You know, we got to stand on one piece. Y'all let him rap.
But Super Saiyan isn't even in the conversation.
Yeah, because like it was a big
Dragon Ball
thing.
Negroes always find a way to bring it.
We're not gonna act like it was some niggas wasn't writing articles when Goku finally went Super Saiyan, unless it was fucking some Kotaku chat room back in the day.
But that is the pinnacle of transformations. We're not gonna act like it's not.
Oh my God, it was just the first one niggas really remember
on this list just for the simple fact that it's a given. Who in their right mind that's watched Dragon Ball has ever said that the Super Saiyan transformation was overhyped? Nobody in the history of anime.
I've heard
they might say it went for a little too long. That was like 5 episodes.
But that's a whole thing.
Yellow hair.
It's a fact. Yeah. It's a fact.
Yeah.
That's not even up for debate. It went long as hell. That's a fact.
There's a reason why Kudami's rerunning Kai in appreciation for Toriyama and not original Dragon Ball.
The original Dragon Ball better anyway. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
No,
Kai is running Kai because it's an edit of a goddamn edit.
Kai shortened a lot of the bullshit.
Yeah, it's straight like the manga. It's straight like the manga. But I don't care what nobody say. The OG Dragon Ball is still better. All the little fillers and all that. Say people didn't love them, John. Don't say it in front. Ever since Kai came out,
OG Dragon Ball gets
I didn't waste my time with Kai. It was no point.
Dragon Ball.
I enjoyed
the false narrative of new animation. Look at that new intro, new animation, everything. Just to bring me that old ass show again, just because it's just like the manga. Like, I'm cool, bro. You should have did the whole show from the ground up.
Kai is ass.
Kai is ass. Like you said, Kai is ass.
I don't think Kai was ass. I liked Kai.
I didn't think Kai was too bad, honestly. It fixed a lot of shit that was wrong with the original Dragon Ball Z. It did.
Kai was a money grab. We know that.
It was a money grab, but it was a money grab that actually did some good for the fucking show.
I'm not gonna jack that.
It's Glazed going on for Kai right now.
I'm just saying, it shortened so many of those screens. I appreciated it on the rewatch. I was like, thank God this didn't go for 4 episodes this time.
All I'm saying is, Gear 5 is overly glazed. I got another moment. This is overly glazed.
That's a crazy thing right there. Oh, that's
listen. I agree with that. We have put so much hype behind this.
Overly glazed.
You was smoking with that Gear 5 comment. I ain't gonna lie, but that stuff was doing.
You put a shovel to a
If we're talking fight, then yes. But if we're talking overall moment, that moment was not overglazed.
It's glazed. He brought a shovel to a fight. That's why I was like,
this is the moment, though. But we're being very specific. This is an overhyped anime moment.
Are you saying
overhyped?
Are you saying because of the fact that we always know that saying of, don't bring like a knife to a gunfight or some bullshit? I'm a part of it.
No, what I'm saying with this moment, if you're saying disrespectful anime moments, and I can name 10 other ones better than this, they always say he brought a shovel to a fight. I'm like, okay, like whatever the fuck, like, get over it.
But we all know, like in anime, such situations like that, you're gonna win before the fight starts.
But we know it's hype because he took down one of the members of Spiders, which was his whole storyline. He finally got one of them, and that's what we got.
Yeah, he was destined to do it.
That's what I'm saying. He finally got one of them. They're like, oh yeah, that's what everybody hype about. But the shovel itself, kind of weak. It's kind of.
I
That
think
shit
the
was
moment
lame.
as a whole was not weak.
I don't know.
Stay focused. Moment as a whole.
Okay. Think about the moment as a whole. Think about how they hyped up. Think about how they hyped up everything before Uvogin even showed up and beat the shit out of the one mafia
I don't even
dude.
think it was. I don't think it was hyped up ahead of time. I think it's hyped up now that we've seen it. I don't think that moment with him going up against Uvo was super hype.
They hyped up the porcupine tracksuit nigga and all of his homeboys, and then Uvogin came in, he bitched them out, and then he was supposed to be the hype thing, and Karapika came in, and it was literally a hype train for real.
But do you feel like they genuinely glazed it prior to?
Yes.
People still talk about it this day, and they only talk about the shovel. That's it. It's just like
that is all they talk about.
Seen it because now they've seen it.
All right, well, you're gonna have to let me know what's better, because I'm sorry if somebody brought a shovel to a fight and I saw that, you're overly confident.
They've been doing that in WWE forever. Like, come on, what are you talking about here?
Then you follow through.
They've been doing that WWE forever. I ain't hype over that.
You're trying to kill me.
It was overly hyped.
Listen, then you got Anyo snapping his finger. You got Rimuru taking out a whole fucking village to get his village back. You got multiple. You got Kuroko no Basketball, the movie.
Rimuru is overly powered.
We're not ranking right now. Like, we're not ranking right now. We're just speaking about moments as themselves. So I don't know why
It's
we're
overly glazed. Like, let's relax on this shovel being brought to a fight.
Yeah, that Uvu shit, that shit was like, damn.
That shit was cold.
Badass hairy man. This a badass hairy man versus this little boy. Wait, why are you dying again? Like,
wasn't that hairy man one of the best in the crew too?
Supposed to be one of the best.
Was he?
Physically stronger.
I don't want to go. I'm not going as far as saying Uvogin's one of the best of the Phantom Troop, not remotely. And we have seen what the other members are capable of.
But they
Hairy
did say
man died.
He was the strongest. They did
Hairy
say
man.
that.
He was the strongest enhancer. He was an enhancer. We know in the world of Hunter x Hunter, in Nin, enhancers are almost as basic as we can get, unless you want to talk about fucking Netero and the Guadam Bodhisattva being fucking somehow an enhancement and not transmutation or fucking one of the others. But
like I
don't think Uvogin was all that special. If we're gonna be honest.
They glazed this man drinking beer and being a man of men, and little Macaulay Culkin nigga killed him. I'm like,
well, that just shows you how much better he is.
Getting knocked down by Macaulay Culkin is wild.
Like, how is that not impressive in showing like he outsmarted this man? He's just better than him.
What the main character? One of the main characters.
He had the hacks to beat him, specifically him. You better have won.
At that time, we didn't know that.
If we knew this nigga was gonna fucking, if he spec'd his nin technique out specifically to kill these niggas. If he lost, the whole thing's a flop.
You know,
right.
He had to win.
I agree.
He literally had to win.
They literally boosted up the spiders, the Phantom Troop, like, oh my God, if you see that, you better run. Like, then all of a sudden a nigga dies, and I'm like,
they came from the rough part of town.
Yeah, so the baddest mofos.
But let's not act like they're not strong. They either
I'm not
team them, or he had to make a straight up pact to where he can only use his power for the rest of his life on killing these people.
That's all he wanted to do. That's his life's mission.
Still, like, no, you don't. I don't think you're even thinking about how if any of his friends or family members at any point in time comes in danger, he can't use his power.
Well, he can use the powers. He can only use them to kill. Because we've seen him as far as in altercations with people who aren't spiders. He has used fucking. I
know that, but I still don't think that, like, if the situation happened to where either his life or someone else's life was in danger, he couldn't kill them. Like, that's a major thing to take on as a hunter at that.
There's different kinds of hunters, though. There's a hunter out there right now that's just getting mushrooms gathered.
And we got to remember, we came in at the time of when, like, somebody could actually step to them and like defeat them.
Okay, this
only
sounds
hear
like-
about the
Wait,
story.
are we talking about the original Karapika Ovugin fight from the 90s, or are we talking about the 2011 remake of the fight?
The remake, obviously.
Oh,
The remake,
okay,
thick
I was
nigga
just wondering.
with the you know.
I'm just
little
wondering.
ass on.
It's overly glazed. We're not gonna just like act like it's not. It's like,
No,
yeah,
you,
fuck
you,
Macaulay
oh, you're
Culkin.
gonna act like it is.
Fuck
It's
Macaulay
really
Culkin.
not.
because it is.
He's lame as fuck.
It's
Stop
not.
Okay.
His
So let
outfit
me.
lame. He's lame.
I think overall, as a moment, it's not overglazed. Like if this was a fight, then I would be right with you.
I'm ready.
But
Listen.
as an overall moment, and clearly the impact speaks for itself. People are constantly talking about it.
I'm ready. I'm ready to grow up. I'm not a Toys R Us kid no more. So I mean, it's
All
like,
right.
no what? We also come on. Let's grow up.
Whatever.
Let's all grow up. Stop
Okay,
glazing.
straight to this one.
Oh man.
It's all
Stop
right.
glazing
Yeah,
it.
buddy.
Stop glazing. Lee dropping his weight. Oh, Lee dropped his weight. It's okay.
Rock loser.
Yeah. I was
Rock
about to say,
loser.
this nigga took too many L's for this.
Rock loser.
But okay, so then there's another question. Are we judging this based off of how we feel now? Or are we judging this about when it first came out and we watched it?
We're
Like,
judging it now.
We
It's
have
like,
to be judged. It has to be now if it's overglazed. It has to be us looking at it in hindsight.
Okay,
Because
looking at it in hindsight.
happened,
Are we looking back to when it actually happened? Like, and only
No,
up to
we-
that
we
moment?
are- we-
We're not
No,
going
we
back
are
to
looking
the
at it
hindsight
as
guide
adults.
right now. So the tuning exam part. This is what we're
We were
referring
young
to,
and
right?
dumb, and all we cared about was Yu-Gi-Oh.
This is the
that was-
we're the hindsight guys now.
So you
so
Okay,
it's
so
like,
in hindsight, we're looking
yeah,
at
I
what,
was
Lee and Gar?
watching Dirty Pair.
Oh, so we're looking at
No,
Lee and
but I
Gar
feel-
now?
I think
But
it's
that's what I'm
overhyped.
saying,
Yes,
like,
I
when
think
we
it's
start
overly
looking-
glazed.
Yeah.
When we start looking at other things, though, obviously
Yeah.
things get better over time.
There was a
Things
time when
change.
niggas was
That's what
like,
I'm
"This is
saying.
peak
Why are we-
shonen."
Exactly.
There was
because
definitely
it
a
was.
time.
Because at
It
the time it
wasn't.
was.
I never
So that's
said that shit.
what we need to decide which version that we're even judging. Because like now
You're judging it now. If you what, we're in Boruto right now. We past ship it in, and niggas is like, well, Rock Lee Gar.
And he's still a lame.
I'm gonna watch Rock Lee Gar again. Like, what?
I'm gonna watch Rock Lee Gar again. Is disgusting.
Oh Lord! Like, come
We
on,
all-
But y'all know a lot
I
of. But y'all know a lot of
will
these people are watching it out of nostalgia.
I would
Rock-
no, I would say it is slightly glazed. Not as bad as I used to think. It is slightly glazed, but it's more of just the underdog story that people really just get hype over when it comes to the Lee and Gar thing. It's not so much of what he did. It's just, okay, Lee should have been somebody that just was like, okay, go ahead and make him a smear on the wall. He ain't got no jutsu. We done seen Sharingans, all this kind of stuff. And my boy up here laying hands on somebody who's an outright murderer. So it's glazed, yes, but it's not as bad because of the underdog story. That's really what it is. It's not really.
You're still story. You're still losing. You're still losing.
And to be fair, hold on. And to be fair,
He's a
and to
loser.
be fair, it's Lee's best moment in the entirety of the series. So that's really why it's held on so
We're
long.
in
'Cause Lee doesn't have
Boruto right
another
now. You got to go to
Ever in
part
his
one.
life.
Lee doesn't have another moment. Like Lee don't have another moment in the series. You could say is like, oh, okay, that he don't have another moment. That's E.
Nasty work.
Would you say
Yeah,
he
man.
sucks?
What I say? What?
Would you say Rock Lee sucks
In comparison to what?
to everything else? Like, everything else in his career.
And then every
No.
other one. Does Rock Lee suck compared to the rest of the Konoha 12?
No, I won't say that
No.
because the majority of the
y'all,
Konoha
y'all
12
wanna
is
be
pointless.
honest, bro. He never. What he's won?
No,
As
I
long,
mean, like,
listen, as long as Kiba still exists, he doesn't suck.
No, I'm saying he don't suck because the majority of the Konoha 12
I'll
didn't
give
do
you
anything
that.
outside of
As
the
long
main
as
three.
Kiba's alive. As long as Kiba's alive.
It's not just Kiba. That's what I'm telling you. If they're not Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, most of the Konoha 12 suck as a whole.
Well, I know.
Nigga, Shikamaru is the Hokage right now.
And he is a stopgap. That don't matter.
Well, that's a
He's
genius.
a
That's a
stopgap.
genius.
Marley did shit.
I'm just
That's a
saying.
genius. What does Lee really do? I mean, I kick things and I have nunchucks. Like, nigga, you one in a million in that.
Now the
business, bro.
nunchucks.
I think we get off topic.
Listen. We're getting on topic. We supposed to talk about the moment.
Well, he sucks.
And like
There you
solely
go.
talking about the
You
moment.
lost
The
that
moment
too.
I think is like if I got to do like 1 through 3, really glazed, medium, low. It's low. Like it's glazed, but it's not that bad compared to some of these other ones. It's not that bad. Like if we compare them to the other Konoha 12, Neji ain't got nothing. Shikamaru got a revenge story. Choji please, a butterfly like Neji. Neji stopped shortly thereafter. We just talked about Lee. Neji stopped shortly thereafter because of plot armor. Hinata don't have one other than dying for Naruto. Like we
She
don't
got
have
her
much
man,
to go
bro.
off of.
She
I
got
have to
her
be
man.
real.
That's
Like
all
we
that
ain't got
matters.
much more.
Listen,
What did
So
Y'all
for
gotta
side
let-
characters, he's fine.
let that bald-headed nigga go, bro. Like
Oh
me and my
God.
dad watched that shit. We like, damn, he did all that shit.
Let that bullheaded nigga go.
Like y'all gotta let this nigga die in y'all dreams, bro. He lost. He a
Madness.
loser.
Madness.
It is what it is.
Like he even has some
I
moments.
know, listen,
He
I
got
know
no
we don't
moment.
want to admit One Piece glazing, but are y'all gonna admit to your One Piece glazing?
Oh, don't worry.
Fuck no.
It depends which one we talking about.
You trying it right now, Cam? Stop it.
Who we talking about?
I already said Gear 5 was overly glazed. We already know that. That's
Because I already
what's
think
what we talking
It
about?
was not.
Okay. If I say Lee's a loser, then we'll take Gear 5. All right, we'll have to.
No, fuck that. We're not comparing fucking Rock Lee to goddamn the second coming of God. What are we talking about?
No, that
God
second
is
coming
crazy.
of God
I'm
was
gonna say that
terrible.
wasn't the best fight of that year in One Piece. I'm just gonna say that.
This nigga around here swinging around Gorosei and fucking goddamn admirals like it's fucking willy-nilly right now.
Yes, he is choking people out right now, but you gotta look at it.
So listen,
I'm
do we
a
have
One
any
Piece fan.
do we have any overly glazed bleach moments?
Shit.
The Aizen fight. Niggas
Aizen
talk
fight.
about that fight like it's good, and it's not.
Look at back
No,
on it.
it was over.
Look at
No,
back on
it
it.
wasn't glazed. It was overhyped
It's not a
to
good
like
fight. Okay.
the build.
Glazed and overhyped is
I
the
don't
same
think-
difference.
No, but I'm saying on the build up, but I don't think in general people walk around and actually talk about the final fight between him and Aizen. They talk about when Aizen stops the music. Like, when was the last time you heard someone say, "Oh my god,
that shit was hilarious."
Stop it mid soundtrack. He did stop the record player.
So I think the build up was overhyped, but like in hindsight, as in today, I don't think anybody overhypes that fight.
So both things with Aizen, I was disappointed, but I was like, damn, like, nigga, you ran up to him, you took your sword, you started bleeding, then you did all that training, put on mummy wrap, and then one slash, and that was the end of it. I wasted my Friday. I was hurt. Yeah, it's never been a good Aizen fight. I don't know why. They just never give him a good Aizen fight. So
I say the best Aizen fight when he fought all the captains.
That was a good. See, but that was Aizen versus the captains, not Ichigo. He don't get no good fights with Aizen. He just shows up and
He
doing
just
plans.
shows up. I mean, are we like? I think Ichigo when he uses Bankai for the first time, I think is overly glazed. I'm just like,
If you want to see some action, that's all we like. Is the song.
is it? Come on, bro. Like, come on.
The song isn't a slapper though.
He stepped up with the captains. It's like, yeah, that is definitely rightfully.
You gotta be the center of attraction, bro.
What I'm saying is Naruto using Fox mode, like Naruto using Fox mode against in the Haku when Sasuke got stabbed up, it still slaps to this day.
That was right. That was a rising of hype. Was we like seeing him?
I like how me and Isakaki made the same face.
That doesn't slap to this day.
No, it
I like,
doesn't.
you know, when
In hindsight, no, the fuck it doesn't. Yeah, he went. Oh shit. Oh, he cool. Okay, cool. He punched a glass. He killed Haku, and Zabuza are early level missions. There are so many things beyond that wash that. So no, that's. I don't
That
even
doesn't
know what talk about that shit
Sasuke
ever.
versus Naruto.
Right now, it is not brought up. Zabuza wasn't even brought. Listen, nah, nigga, that shit not glazed. That shit is undiscussed. It was in the beginning. It got us into Naruto. We can watch into other shit, but no one's like, yo, remember that?
Wait, what's undiscussed?
We don't.
I was like, I remember when he took out a groomer. I was happy.
Who?
Zabuza
If anything, when Zabuza killed the nigga with the kunai in his mouth and it was all over, it was better.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Yeah, because what
You know, you gotta hit the violation button.
you had
So,
to.
Zabuza is.
He is a groomer.
I mean, no, like Zabuza ain't under discussed. I mean, the fight that really set off the land of waves and everything was against Haku. It wasn't Zabuza's. He's not the second one. The first one, nice. But it was the second one that really got
I think
it.
Naruto going Fox. I think Naruto going fast is a better moment than Ichigo using Bankai the first time. That's all I'm saying.
What?
I probably say Naruto versus Sasuke.
I might be inclined to agree. I'm gonna be
Which
honest.
Naruto going fast? Which one?
Naruto first waking up the plots against Tatsu versus Ichigo Bankai? You crazy.
Yeah.
Stop smoking that fentanyl. Stop smoking that fentanyl.
Shout out to fentanyl.
I enjoy when Naruto and
fuck
Sasuke
is happening tonight?
the Naruto
They
retrieval
just
fight
said
was probably the best thing they had.
Naruto.
I know what they said.
Yeah, that's what it don't make sense. You a hater, Cam. I'm just sorry.
I'm not. Listen, they're glazing just
No, bruh. Let's be honest, because Ichigo got his Bankai and then got his ass whooped not too long after that.
I mean, yeah, he was.
That's all I'm saying. It's overly glazed. That's all I'm saying. Somebody got knocked through a fucking glass window.
I mean, what you expect?
Y'all gotta remember.
Be out here. So
my Bankai's failing me.
Yeah.
You just
this nigga was the only nigga we saw who had to get his shit reforged after he broke it. He was like, "Damn, I broke my Bankai." Shit. After he broke his Shikai. No, he broke the sealed form, wasn't it? He broke the sealed form. It was stuck in Shikai. Then he fucked around and broke his Bankai later. This nigga just be breaking shit.
Yeah.
So what about him and
Like
Kenny?
when Naruto had like 14 different tail versions that were all incomplete up until the very.
Just talking about the first one.
Hey,
It didn't get
I
broken.
was saying, we're talking about the very
the first form didn't get broken, but he got folded by Orochimaru in the Forest of Death. In the first
Okay,
one,
that was a
he
giant
went unconscious
snake.
in that same mode.
That was a big
Man,
old snake.
you talking about Orochimaru now? Like we're not.
Okay, cool. And then he
I
had
said, this nigga is one of the Sanin.
boxes of chocolate to hit
No,
Neji.
we're not using that title. You see, I didn't use that title.
Naruto.
Mom had
That was a
title.
giant snake, though. Was a giant snake.
Naruto's a bum most of the time until he's about an adult. So I think a lot of his shit's overhyped.
That's
You know
wild.
what was a bum?
That's all. That is a wild take.
It could be a wild take, but there's definitely some parts that are massively overglazed in Naruto.
All right, everybody says Ichigo versus what? What's that? The
Kenny
boy
or
fought when he
Yuki
transformed.
Oh, Ukiura?
Is that overly glazed or just it holds up?
I think it holds up.
I think it holds up.
The song holds it up. The song holds it up.
Yo, that violin in the background is choice.
I kind of thought it was a little underwhelming because I thought there was going to be a little more action.
I mean, we got to see Segunda Etapa, yo. It was lit.
Was you watching the same
Right,
goddamn
like
fight?
the man, right.
I gotta watch it again, but I thought there was more talking going on.
He grew wings and was talking. There wasn't no talking.
He had wings, y'all. He had wings.
He didn't get some wings.
He unalocked Ichigo. Let's not act like he didn't pack Ichigo up.
Yes,
the deadly hand sphere. Never forget the deadly hand sphere. He just reached out and was like, "Let me touch your heart, my brother."
Even the build-up, like the threatening of Odahime. I was like, shit.
He's out for steal your shorty. If you don't come fight me, you know what it is. It's like, come on, bro.
Shout out to Ukiura, the unsung real #1 Espada.
So,
What about
him?
him
Saved the day, or was it Ichigo? Who saved the day?
Oh, who got the points for that?
Who actually saved the day? Was it Ukiura or was it Ichigo?
Oh, it was If she wasn't there, that Hollow would have killed everybody in wait. That's the way. If she wasn't there, that John would have killed everybody.
It is Women's History Month. Let's go.
Listen, as far as overglazing, I think Aaron punching the Titan before he could transform, I think that's overly glazed.
Nah, bro, because it's so beautiful.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, and I still think
that's how overglazed because he
not
the animated rule. I'm not gonna wait for you to transform. No, bro, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you in the middle of it. Like, come on. He actually broke a rule.
Come on, bro. We gotta let that go. You gotta let that go.
And listen, when they do it more frequently, we can let it go. But to this day, it's still not a frequently used trope of, oh, I'm gonna do the smart thing and shut your
The last one I remember an anime trope that got broke like that was Sailor Moon back in the day when she about to transform and the villain got inside the escape pod and said, I'm not waiting for you 3 minutes to transform shorty, I'm out, and she left. Like, come on, I'm not waiting for transformation. That's a big one right there.
I'm never waiting for a nigga to transform. I'm shooting you long before you get the.
Yeah, I'm never waiting for you to transform. Sailor Moon taught us that. You don't wait for a nigga to transform.
It's kind of crazy though, because I mean, is it overglazed because it didn't get seen so often? Two things can be true. It can be a trope that doesn't get busted too much and still be overglazed.
Like I said, I was amazed. Okay, I'm not gonna cap to say Ichigo getting that cool ass outfit, Bankai. All right, that was cool. Then it said, "I'm faster now, nigga." That's it. So you just got faster?
I think you went back one. I think you went back one. We're talking about Aaron now.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're talking about when he punched the Warhammer Titan when she was mid transformation.
Oh well,
overglazed.
You know, it's dumb. They be watching.
There you go, super overglazed.
Yeah, but they watch
That is so overglazed.
Nah, that's overglazed. That is overglazed. I can't help that one.
It was excellent.
They be watching niggas. They be watching people.
The mold, but one punch mid transformation, all of a sudden this man get goat toss. Like this is mad.
But they be watching.
Critical.
Goat talk for Aaron in general is atrocious. You gotta have a decent ending to even be in consideration of goat talk. This is crazy.
Like, they literally watch each other transform and shit.
Okay,
like,
so then we can't call Luffy the GOAT because it's not
not until the end.
Right.
He's on the way there. It's the
I ain't
journey.
talking to you. I'm talking to him, bashing my nigga. I'm
just saying. You gotta wait. You gotta wait till it gets to it. When he gets to the end and he accomplishes his goals, then
cool.
Yeah, he's on a different. He's in a different stratosphere at this point.
Luffy's a bum too.
You said Luffy's a bum?
Luffy's a bum is crazy.
Luffy's a bum too.
Luffy's a bum. Goku's a deadbeat. Where are we at?
You're right, but he better than Luffy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what's the next moment? What's the next moment?
Boruto's better than Luffy.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
Look, watch this. He's like, I'm gonna talk the most crazy shit ever.
Wu is better than Luffy.
No violation for that.
I was about to say there was no violation.
I'm letting him talk. Talk spicy.
Listen, my man's out of the ninja academy.
Okay, but I need you to break it down for me though. You gotta break it down for me though. How so? Don't just
how was
break it down. Explain it to me, please.
Anyway.
Oh, I don't really have anything. I was just.
I didn't think you would. We can keep it moving.
I gave you the floor, Monterey, but
no, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
I gave you the floor, Watson.
I mean, the simplest thing I can say is, the simplest thing I can say is Boruto's a god and Luffy ain't.
What?
So
the man is legitimately a god. What are we talking about?
Somewhat of a god.
He's out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Neither one of them.
Absolutely nothing.
Nico was the sun guy.
Neither one of them are guys. What I missed? Did I miss a couple of chapters?
I mean, yeah, you might have.
Neither one of them are guys.
I would like to say this moment overly glazed. We gotta let it
go. No. It's correctly glazed.
Yeah, no, it is overly glazed. This nigga,
nobody else riding the wave.
We gotta let it go.
Stop.
We had a whole instant transmission Kamehameha long before this.
That is not overly glazed. I'm sorry.
It's not overly glazed.
I was talking about that moment earlier today. That's probably like the cleanest moment in Super Current.
Listen. I get it. R.I.P. Toriyama, but you just let it go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, listen, R.I.P.
Let it go. That's what I'm saying. Let it go. We got to work. We got to work the man. We got to work the man. We have a whole bunch of other commands. We gonna let this. We can take the Tony Hawk command.
There are other Kamehamehas that were more impactful.
So we got 7 people in chat right now.
Not many,
right?
Let it be like more impactful. Yeah, sure.
Let this Tony Hawk Kamehameha go. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Impactful. Yeah, it had other Kamehamehas like bigger.
The Tony Hawk Kamehameha is wild.
That's what it is.
Don't act like I didn't play.
Tony Hawk Underground 4 fucking Kamehameha. Let it go. We can let it go.
It's not overly
That's
glazed.
crazy.
It's
not
easily top 5. It's not overly glazed.
We got Warp Kamehameha. We still got the Bean Struggle with
Kamehameha is not
Vegeta.
better than that one. Let's be honest.
Oh,
The instant
Lord.
transmission Kamehameha it's a good one.
It's good. It's not
It's a
better
goodie.
than that one.
It's not better than the Wave
Let the
Rider.
dragon,
Sorry.
let the dragon on Negro.
It's not better and it's not clear. I like the Warp Kamehameha. It's in my favorite fight of Dragon Ball. It's not better. It's not cleaner. And more impactful.
It is cleaner.
And more impactful. Let's look at which one more impactful. One that blasted Cell but didn't do nothing at the end, or one that actually eliminated Kepler and got rid of their entire unit.
One of the niggas can regenerate. So what are we talking about?
You tell me which one more impactful.
It's the Warp
The one that-
Kamehameha.
the one that-
It's just better.
The one that
He
pushes
shot
you
Cell-
off
The
the
Wave
map.
Rider and John.
He shot Cell with it and did nothing.
I'm sorry. All right. Jack Grind Radio fucking Kamehameha can stay, I guess.
My bad. He shot Cell and did nothing with it. How was that more impactful?
The Jet Set Radio Future Kamehameha.
Wait. He instant
That's a
transmission.
banger. That
Shot Cell
We're go- if
You
it's
can
a
have
Jet
that.
Set-
That's not even what
the
I'm
Jet
mad
Set
at.
Kamehameha. The Jet Set Kamehameha.
Yes, Kamehameha can stay there. Fuck it.
He instant transmission Cell and see he still came back. Like, yeah.
Just Cell could regenerate. Never
Instant
mind.
transmission is just moving fast. It's not like it's an actual like, oh, you took damage from the instant transmission.
Hold on. Didn't he move him to a whole nother world?
No.
What?
No.
Oh yeah, at the end when he's about to blow up, but
because he moved him to Kami's world.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Warp
I was
Kamehameha.
saying, we're talking about the Kamehameha, though, not
the one when he blew off half his body.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I'm just adding to Monray's point, like, whatever Goku tried to do wasn't working. But I don't think that.
You gotta think, Toriyama still thought at that point he was going to make Gohan a main character.
I mean,
you gotta
right.
remember that.
You know
Well,
what
y'all
doing?
waiting on that. Actually, y'all still waiting on that.
You and Cam keep moving the goalposts on what the fuck we're talking about.
I'm not moving no goalposts.
Now it's old Toriyama was still considering Gohan to be the successor. That's why he did that. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Well, Goku was riding over. Goku was
He's
riding.
trying to age Goku out.
Well, you know you're a Dragon Ball Negro. You're gonna ride it.
Goku was riding a key blast on the way to blast this girl off
Oh
the
my
map.
god.
We ain't never
Yeah.
seen that before. When's the last time we seen that? Goku himself.
He grinded the shit out of that
With
key
the
blast.
music,
You are
it was
correct.
good. The animation was clean. The
That shit
music was good. The move was cool. Like we talked about it.
Monray, do you have a glazed moment that needs to be removed from everybody's
Glazed
lips?
moment that needs to be removed. Oh, let's see. Let's go through. Did we talk about Gon and Pito yet? The two shot.
That definitely that's on the flyer. It needs to be going.
Like we talk about that yet? The two shot around the world that is overly glazed, like one of the best moments in anime. Did I miss that already?
Talk about it.
Like why are we talking? It's a two shot. Like all that hype and build up for Kite, which already is weird in and of itself. Oh, okay, all this great glaze, he got sacrificed everything. Two shots. We talking about this is one of the best fights. Not even a fight. 2 shots. That's it. 2 shots, some tears by a muscle man, bro. I'm sorry. That fight's not even that good. It's not even a fight. It's a 2 shot and that's it. I'm like, bro, stop. You can let that mug go. It's like you can let the whole Chimera and Arc go. You can let all of it go. Let it go by.
Get going, hoochie daddies out of here.
Let's
also.
go. I'm here for the fuck the Chimera Anarch talk always.
Let it go by the wayside.
Oh man,
Let it go. I'm telling you, let it go. Please. Let that mug go. I can go with that. Let me think what else needs to go. That needs to go. Dang near everything Natsu related needs to go.
Who glazes Natsu?
You'd be surprised. Everybody's like Natsu was one of the goats. Okay, I love Natsu.
he only had one good fight to me. That's when he fought on 20 dragons.
Natsu, I have the power of friendship, drag Neil.
Yes. Natsu was like universal plus. Let's see, everything Natsu related could go. Dang. Popular one. We already talked about Gear 5, so I can respect that. I went through that already. So what did that leave? Can I throw away Marines Forward? Can I throw away that entire arc, please? Can I just throw
Absolutely.
Fuck you.
Because like that's overhyped.
Fuck you.
Period.
That's,
and you know I'm lying. You know
I'm not even. Listen, I'm not even brooking this argument. I'm not.
I'm not lying. It is. Oh, I've done the impossible. I've made the Afro comedy disappear. I've done great things. Now we can talk about One Piece with peace and love and not violence.
He removed himself and got him off the Ebony Moonbeam. Do you have a Glazed moment that?
Skip me. Let me think on that a little bit more. I feel like
Really anime boy.
Over Glazed, the actual fight itself was weak. Tanjiro versus Ryu, the Spider Young Bull. Our reason that fight hit because everything went well together, the music, the animation. But if you just look at it from just a fight perspective, that fight itself was over Glazed. He didn't even kill him. He did all that hype animation and shit just with a bull. I'm gonna detach my own game. Sorry, played yourself. And bam, another bull just came by. Yeah, fight over. So you did all
but
that
I think
extra.
that needed to happen. Like, I think that helped his character. I said I think that helped with his character development. Like, he isn't overpowered. He didn't start out and just keep progressing at a
I'm not saying that.
State. I think it was good that somebody else had to come in and finish it off, especially Hashira after seeing all the shit that he pulled.
People be saying like that's like one of the best Demon Slayer moments. Yeah, it put it on the map, but from where we at now, it's like after the Tengen fight and a couple other things, like I look at it like the fight itself, without the music and everything, the fight was trash. It is definitely.
I just feel like if we're thinking about now, it doesn't really matter how many fights we look at. If it wasn't like one of the most recent fights, we're gonna assume that it was overhyped because there's something else that's come out that's better now.
Oh, the most recent fight was overhyped. The blacksmith arc, that shit was all overhyped. It was trash.
Yeah.
I don't even go with that. I don't go with that.
Whatever they do from Tengen to now, they're gonna have to amp it up because, after that third season, that shit was it wasn't a bad season. I'm just saying the fights are done.
I mean, it's not as good as the other two seasons. I do agree with that. It's not as good as the other two seasons. No, every arc isn't going to be as good or better than the arc previous. And we learned that from all shonen. Like every arc that follows is not going to be better than the one that came before. I don't understand it. I don't necessarily think the early Tanjiro fight is over Glazed. I don't think that. I think especially like in the long I don't really think a lot of just praising the heck out of the first fight compared to now the second fight. That one gets thrown everywhere, and I agree. The first one, I think it's relatively horribly overglazed. I don't think that's part. I honestly don't really think. I don't really think Demon Slayer has an overglazed moment. I don't think it does.
Not that Entertainment District arc. They, you know what I mean.
I don't think it does right now.
It's kind of keen. You got a moment that needs to go.
I'm gonna go for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the Dio fight versus the Star Platinum, when the world
roller
was introduced. It's like, oh shit, he could literally stop time. How can you beat that? Just
I can stop it faster.
A couple seconds later, he's like, oh wait a second, oh I can move a little bit. I can. Now the whole power that made Dio all untouchable, all unstoppable the entire time was like null and point. Like, all right, the nigga that you were trying to fight the whole time copied your ability and then some.
So the whole shit was null and void.
I didn't say the fight was bad, geeks. I didn't say the fight was bad. I'm just saying it's niggas is talking about Dio. Like, don't wrong. I understand Dio, born petty. It's in his blood, 100%. If I had to rate him as a hater, he up there below Frieza. But he's up there. This nigga
below Frieza is crazy.
Crazy.
As far as that incident,
I got some more now. I had to remember my name.
I gotta say that shit. It's just overglazed. Like, it's a cool stand ability. The road is nice and everything, but when another guy could copy it, it's not. It loses its pertinence.
Now,
only reason he copied it because it's in the bloodline, and that wasn't his body. That was Joseph's body, so it would make sense.
Right, but
now Watson
and this shit at the time, but I get
Watson, you said Kakashi versus Obito is overly glazed. I need to know.
Oh well, hold on. I was just throwing that out there. when we were
there's no conviction for it. There's no
I'm about to
conviction.
say that's the best hand-to-hand fighting art. So man,
Yeah. Now, what I will say is this: I got two things. One, any free run fight is amazing and beautiful, just like her.
Oh my God! Why would we talk?
The recency glazing.
Obsession that you have with free rent is out
It's
of control.
weird.
It's
Number
weird,
two.
right? Like the love that you have for Freerin is on a whole nother fucking level. Like you talk about Freerin, like
this is some like it's someone's
you're in love.
there.
Like you want to be transported
I mean,
to Freerin and marry Freerin.
He's not that far gone with it. I
Yes,
don't
he
think.
is. Yes, he is.
Damn,
Yes,
then that's
he is.
saying something.
Yes, he is. That is his favorite waifu. Like, how is this your favorite waifu out of all?
This nigga got an elf ear fetish. That's what it is.
Chaotic.
This nigga got an elf ear. This nigga got an elf ear fetish.
I can say I like the fact that she's OP with her calm demeanor, and she's very confident.
You should subscribe to the channel.
So,
I mean,
but I will also say this, and I know I'm gonna catch heat for it. Vegeta Goku fight is overhyped. Number 2, and I'll stand by that.
Because of what?
The
Majin Vegeta versus
he had the M on his head.
Thank God.
Okay, that's definitely right. That's definitely what it is.
Thank God, he really is.
It's one of Vegeta's shining character moments. So.
It is definitely.
I'm sure that was a good changing character. Development for Vegeta, but I thought that fight was already done for, especially after the fact that, like I always say, Goku for maybe who knows how long, he's stronger than him. If he transformed to SSJ3, he was just giving him his little soapbox to stand on for the time being. Him being short and all, but like
he said, never mind. It's not about what he said.
Because I mean we can take it there, because like I said, when he felt humiliated and embarrassed when he knew that Goku could go a level higher, and he wanted that fight. He wanted all of Goku's he wanted Goku to give it his all, and he knew Goku was holding back. And then not only that, but he sacrificed
holding back.
Goku wasn't holding back. He was being a dumbass, and he like Vegeta.
You can ascend to the next level of Super Saiyan. You're not holding back.
He was trying to preserve.
He's not holding back. There was a time limit on it. He said I was saving it.
I know he was, but
he held back. Like his reasoning is understandable, but he
very.
Held back. He did.
Like
he didn't hold back.
He had a whole transformation in his back pocket and chose not to do it for Vegeta's pride.
But there was a time limit on it, so he said I was saving it for.
That shit don't matter to Vegeta.
But he did it for his pride.
Like I understand.
So
I understand the reasoning, but he held back. It is a fact he held back.
That's a whole.
But he didn't held back. It was a time limit.
But I get why. But it doesn't change the fact that he held back.
Okay, so we're just be splitting straws on what's holding back, what's being strategic.
Goku could go SSJ3, Vegeta could not.
But I get why he held back, but he held back.
That's just like
y'all better hope TikTok don't get banned so you can spew this nonsense on a social media platform. There's nothing wrong with it.
He had a whole transformation, but because Vegeta, your pride, I got time limits, so I'm not gonna use it. I understand his reasoning for it, but it doesn't change the fact he held back. That's what I'm saying. He held back.
That boy could have knocked Vegeta out as soon as he turned Super Saiyan 3, and then went.
So you would have let. Never mind. That's not even.
That man been chasing. Vegeta been chasing in the shadows of Goku continuously until they get to the.
How are you chasing when you skip the level? Never mind. Afro Comics.
SSJ3.
Well, he never went, so you skipped it. So I mean,
he did skip it, but he's still behind. You can't tell me he's still behind. He's not still behind.
I didn't say he was behind. I just said you're not chasing something you skipped already. So
he didn't skip it at that fight.
You skipped it. You never had to do it.
Remember, he went to Majin to get more power.
So he skipped what?
He didn't skip.
I don't know how many times I got to say he skipped something he didn't have to do.
No, I mean he didn't skip anything because he still didn't get stronger than the.
You skipped it. You didn't have to do SSJ. You skipped it.
He chose. Yes.
At that point,
because he sees it as a useless transformation.
Okay, So, and then that goes back to my main point. Are we talking about when we watched it when it happened then, or are we talking about it now?
You said evaluate
This
it
is
now.
why I keep bringing this shit.
I am definitely holding to how I felt about it
But then if
until
we're
now.
talking about, well, then if we're talking about now, then he skipped it.
He did skip it.
When did he skip it?
I literally said.
When did he
We're
skip
talking about
it?
right now. He skipped it when he went over SSJ and got stronger.
Like I said,
that's when he skipped
now.
His next
Yeah, he skipped it
was
now.
stronger than SSJ
He skipped it now, but not at the time he was fighting Goku. He couldn't even get
But we're
there.
not talking about
Oh,
that.
Lord,
We're
give us
talking
strength.
in hindsight. That's why I kept asking this question over and over again
It's
at the beginning
it's
of the
still
show.
okay.
Shout out to
It's still
hindsight, man.
overhyped, in my opinion. If that's
No one's denying that. Well, I would deny it. It's the best fight in Z, but other than that,
but no, I understand where you're coming from.
It's easily my favorite fight.
You all right? Listen, you know what's overhyped? Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna go to Afro-Con, but you know what's overhyped? Piccolo versus Android 17. Let it go. It's bad animation. It's all bad. It's all bad. It's all bad. I'm gonna punch through your spine. You punch through my spine. I'm gonna punch you in your face. You punch through my face.
I agree with him on this one.
I'm gonna slam you on your ground. I'm gonna slam you on the ground. I'm gonna toss you. You toss me.
It was just the niggas trading at the end of the day.
We're trading blows. We're trading throws. We're trading kicks. We're trading everything. I'm gonna punch through your spine. You punch through my spine. Let it go. It's trash, bro.
You sound like a pro hater. You sound like a pro
It's trash. Did he not? Did he not? Did he not punch?
We are a pro hater.
Did he not? Did we not punch through the Android spine? Did he not punch through the Viking spine?
That fight was highly underrated.
It's trash. It's you see how defective you are now. It's how Glazed is now. We're in 2024. Let it go.
We
Let it go.
They actually go at it the entire time.
Let it go. It's bad.
We get two brothers holding elbows with each other, bumping heads against each other. We Glazed that one is the best fight in Z, even though that fight.
You're not, but you're not.
Now didn't even have
better.
Goku held back. So we Glazed that one, but the one where two people actually are dang near even and giving their all, that's not an underrated fight. But the one where he
I'm gonna punch through you, Mari. Can I punch you in the chest and punch you through your chest cavity to all the way to your spine?
One is in the back end, the other one's the Android, so they're not on the spine.
I'm just saying. We're not. If I can't, fine. Afro-Con, Afro-Con, can I get a Glazed moment, please? Pause.
We Glazed talking to the wall. That's crazy. My bad.
Let me think. I think an easily overglazed moment is the ending of Cowboy Bebop. Niggas talk about Sid versus Spike at the end like it was some. It was so anticlimactic and it was so niche and not in there. It just wasn't. It was a bunch of nothing. But I know niggas that swear by this like it's one of the best endings in all of anime. Like no, it's not.
It's a typical revenge story ending. So
it could have been so much more.
I don't really
Hey,
I don't know how much more you could have got out of like Vicious and Spike at that point. Like
he could have had a few more bullets and his sword could have stayed in his hand for a little bit longer. I'd have been a happier camper.
What?
They not super.
He just had to go through a whole. He had to go through a whole.
They should have got super for the ending.
Did you forget what he had to go through to get the
Yeah, I remember.
He had to go the whole tower, shoot all the niggas up, get his spring ball. His spring got killed. Shit out of niggas on the way there fight the ball. Like, come on.
He did. He killed the shit out of niggas on the way there. There ain't no arguing that. He did that. But I'm just saying, I'd have thought I'd have got a little bit more, and I didn't. And people talk about it like it's like the choreography so amazing, and these storyboards had to be top tier, and it's like what? Like 10 frames maybe of some choice cuts?
Besides that, it's the perfect revenge story.
All right, so let's touch on the show that Hater Cam like. How about Yu? What's overglazed in Yu?
Oh man,
the whole Dark Tournament to a certain extent.
The whole last arc.
No. People are being real about the end.
Let's go there.
Let's go there.
I think people are being real about how bad the ending of Yu Yu is now.
Let's go ahead and keep it a bean. You want to talk about Yu Yu and what's overhyped and overglazed? The last two arcs, period point blank, are overglazed, especially.
Listen. No, come on. Chapter Black was the evil of humanity.
Especially Chapter Black.
On a VHS tape, bro.
The entire arc is overhyped from scratch. Let's go ahead and get this started right now. It's already everything. His fight with Yusuke before they go into Demon World, you know, where they sitting at the portal, the little lava, whatever. That mug's overhyped. Let's start that off. That's
about
overhyped.
that knife fight. Is that overhyped?
But yes. Oh, we're talking about the knife fight? Not as
yeah, when they had to put the
But
knife in
No, I don't think that's overhyped. It's pretty well regarded. Not too crazy.
But them two arcs afterwards. Oh my God! I gotta look at Sniper Boy or Kurama. You know, even though Kurama had a cold moment,
we was doing good till you started speaking nonsense.
But yes, both of those arcs are hyped. Both of those arcs are hyped way too much. But like,
we was doing well, but we speaking nonsense.
That Chapter Black one. Oh my God, that mother.
Chapter Black.
It is the horrors of humanity on a VHS
You know,
tape.
to say Chapter Black is better than Dark Tournament. The slander that comes out of some of these people's mouths is just it really is. Slander that comes out of some of these people's mouths. Chapter Black is not bad. Chapter Black. Let me think. In the hierarchy of Yu Hakusho, I'll say Chapter Black is probably among the worst arcs. I'm gonna be real with you. It's among the worst. It's not even among. It's among the worst. It's among the worst. They do their best to write out.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
As I was saying, they do their best to write out one of the main characters, and then they finish writing him out in the Three Kings arc. So they already start that montage. You know, the whole glory part we get after Hiei got his darkness flame and Yoko becomes from. They do away with half of that in and of itself. So they do away with a part of that too. So really, we don't get a lot of the glory or the power or the. We don't get a lot of that at all. We just get cat and mouse, chase after Sensui, go find Sensui, bring back Genkai. So the whole sacrifice that Genkai did right before the end of Dark Tournament, go ahead and throw that out the window. Bring back Genkai. You know, we're gonna bring up that. Bring up some more students. Students don't do much or nothing after they get introduced. Like please. Man, please. It is
You like the Demon World Tournament better?
Huh?
Do you like the Demon World Tournament better?
No. I honestly think that arc is completely unnecessary. I'm just gonna keep it honest.
All right, so we could agree to disagree at this point. So that's fine.
It's unnecessary. Like I'm just keep it being.
There we go.
Myra, what you got going on for this week on Make It Make Sense? I know you're gonna talk about the how Negroes don't know how the laws work for TikTok getting banned. So
I mean, well, you know, people think TikTok will be banned tomorrow when they don't know. They don't know, or they never learned, or they don't remember how our governmental powers work. But you know, you have to go and remember that it has to go through the House of Representatives and the Senate. It has to be signed into law. Then it actually takes time. But then, of course, what happens if that becomes a law? You know, people don't know politics. We don't learn that too. So, you know, come to Make It Make Sense on Saturday evening, where we will make it make sense to you. And you can understand the governmental powers, and we can teach you how stuff works.
Everything movie, you got something going on for wife reviews?
Yes, this weekend Sunday is St. Patrick's Day, so we're going to be in cosplay per usual, and we're going to talk waifus, and we know you weirdos like waifus, so come and watch. I'm not talking to y'all, I'm talking to the panel.
Are these gonna be cleavage cosplays? Is there gonna be cleavage?
That is actually.
I'm asking the questions that some fans want to know.
No, my character has cleavage, so yes.
Okay.
I don't know about
let's go.
Mine has cleavage. So we'll be talking about that. We're gonna do a waifu battle royale and talk powerful like female protagonists or whatever. And so that Sunday is at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time at someone said cleavage. That's crazy.
You better include Lucy.
What? Lucy Hartfield?
Yes.
Okay, we'll discuss later. So you can find us at Waifu Views on all social media platforms, and you can also find me at Ebony_Moonbeam. You can find me at a bunch of different platforms as well. And be sure to check out Anime for Dummies, which is my new series, breaking down anime and stuff for you.
Philly Anime Boy, what you got going on?
I'm gonna be on TikTok while it's still alive. We're talking about video games, anime, movies. This ain't the normal, nothing spectacular. But yeah, catch me on TikTok while it's still here, guys. You got like a year at the most if it passed. But you know, go for the congressman. Don't worry about the president. Go for the congressman.
You little faith.
They're not
I
even voting
trust
for
in the
city
Senate.
officials, so it looks like
I trust in the Senate. They'll save us.
the Senate does not care about this shit. So I mean, it's the guy King. What you got going on?
Isekai Keem here for all of your daily Devil Fruit needs, questions, and concerns, anime breakdowns. Follow me over on YouTube, since obviously TikTok might not be here in like X amount of time. For how much time? I don't know. Check and make him at sets. Give him your answers for that. But for any anime breakdowns and stuff, feel free to check me out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff.
Watching the Great.
Follow me TikTok, YouTube, IG. I ain't really doing shit right now, but you know, I post. To be honest with you, so I just post. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in the process of moving. But yeah, that's where you can catch me.
Afro Comic.
You can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Catch me on Friday night. You're with Cam talking wrestling, streaming the GM mode. He's getting lucky. He got some lucky picks.
Lucky is wild.
Also, lucky is what it was. But you can of course find me on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. Casual conversations every Wednesday where we break down all the degeneracy and debauchery on the internet. You know the vibe, something flagrant, something inflammatory.
That wild Blerd Cartel. You know, just subscribe to the YouTube page. Let's get to 1K. And Friday night, you're probably gonna be streaming tomorrow. I think around like 8 or 9. You know, shout out to everybody, everything they got going on. People that's not on, Holly and Sensei will make it make sense. And you know, shout out to everybody. You know, B.M.T. Business Mind Talk, and you know, be on the dark continent tonight on TikTok, because ain't gonna be no TikTok any long. You might as well take advantage of it.
Damn, you said they shutting down. They are shutting down the dark continent, folks.
Yeah, I don't believe. Dark
continent.
I don't believe it.
I'm not a TikTok Negro at the end of the day, folks.
And it will save us. And when they do, I will be on all of it.
Donald Trump.
I said I didn't believe it.
Somebody gonna call Trump to save us.
The Trump ones is crazy.
You know, coming with the golden sneakers and everything. Like.
Yeah, I was about to say, gonna hit you with that MAGA footwear and change the game.
The MAGA ones is crazy.
Chinese spyware for everybody.
Crazy.
Well, we out here. Enjoy yourselves.
Me.